Fan questions. Come on, I'm going to come out and yous can grill them and try and get something out of them. Because I'm feeling badly. Right, okay, what's your question?
It isn't Marvel related. No, it's fine. What's your favourite part about filming the Black Mirror episode you were in?
I love that Black Mirror episode. I just think it's been fantastic that it's kind of had this transition and it's moved over from Channel 4 to Netflix, and I just think every single one is a real sort of conversation piece really, that you can really enjoy. It's something that a character that I don't normally play, and I just enjoy being in it. Yeah.
Brilliant question. Okay, we'll jump the hall here. Keep your hands up, guys, and I'll come across.
Would you like to appear in any DC movies? And if so, which character would you like to take on?
Don't really know any DC ones. I mean, there is Batman, isn't there? But Bat Wong. Don't really know what's the DC one, so I'll get back to you. I'll have a little think.
It's a good question. Right, and your question, please.
Do you like DC superheroes?
We get on, we see each other every now and then for coffee. yeah, they're alright.
Well, they're going to be needed with half of the
Alright.
Avengers gone at the minute.
Come on guys, I'm Marvel loyal.
Okay, next question here.
What's been your favourite role so far?
I think I really enjoyed playing Kublai Khan in Marco Polo. He's such a complex character, set in the 13th century in Mongolia, and he ruled the fifth of the landmass of the world, and a lot of his actions shape the world today. I enjoyed that.
Would you like to know my personal favourite of yours?
Yeah.
Prime from the IT crowd.
Do you know Prime? Street Countdown!
It is one of the greatest episodes of the IT crowd.
Oh, thanks very much.
Literally every time I see you shuffle out the door, I'm in tears.
That was CGI actually.
Oh, right. Broke my heart a little there. Okay, next question.
Chris, you took the words out of my mouth. I first fell in love with your acting career when I saw you in the IT crowd, and I just wanted to say, it's not a question, but it's just, you nailed that episode. You make that whole episode for me.
Thanks.
It was fantastic, so thank you for the laughter.
Thanks very much. Cheers, appreciate that.
Sorry to steal the quick. Well, I'm not sorry, actually. Okay, here we go. Moving along here. Do the shuffle.
The shuffle.
He's comfy now.
The shuffle, it went something like, I don't know if you know this character, it's like, I think they won, what was it now? Help me.
The IT crowd, it was the countdown episode.
And Moss won.
It was when you're in the things like, yes, that's right.
He won 8 count, once you win eight countdowns, you win a countdown teapot, but then there's a special club that you're invited to, so, and anyway, I had to sort of move off mysteriously, didn't I? So I just did this sort of shuffle, that was it. The tip jar's over there if you want.
It's on Netflix
Thank
as
you.
well, so check it out. It's brilliant. Okay, next question.
Aside from Wong, who is your favourite Avenger?
Got the Spider-Man, haven't I? There's a place that's no longer here no more. There was a comic book store, because I'm from Salford originally. Big up Salford. Odyssey 7, where I used to just go get my comics, and all three of them would be Spider-Man. The Amazing Spider-Man, Web of Spider-Man, Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man. And, I just collected just those three comics, and I was forever enjoying all the movies, and Tom Holland is just an amazing Spider-Man, and just to get to meet Stan Lee as well was fantastic. So it's just been a bit of a fanboy experience that's kind of melded into work, but it's not work, so it's just been a real joy to be a part of it.
We're very jealous, I'm not going to lie. Right, Kath has a question here.
You talked about you'd not like to give out many spoilers and stuff.
Yeah.
What's that conversation like to get somebody to come to you and say, right, here's a script for Infinity War, have a read of it, do your bit, and then what if you get threatened with being dusted if you don't?
No, you don't.
Tell anything?
Yeah, you do. You don't get given a script, you just get given scenes, and then what does this mean? Who's this? Who's that person? And you just do those scenes, and then I turned up at the premiere, not knowing anything about it, and nor did anyone else as well. And it was really wonderful, and I guess that's what they used to do in Shakespeare's time as well, because the actors would actually just have their lines, and then the one line that the other actor is about to say, and that's all they had, because I guess they couldn't really afford that many scripts, really. So it's exciting. Yeah.
As a follow-up to that, are you given a kind of cheat sheet saying you're allowed to talk about this, you must not talk about this when you're out in like press conferences and stuff like that?
Yeah, it's just kind of a sort of a given, really, isn't it? You know, you kind of sort of tickled and squeezed me out of a few things. You know, I'm gonna do it in September. What more do you want?
The date, the time, how I can get there.
Where I eat.
Who lives? Okay, next question here, young lad.
Who's your least favourite Avenger?
Ooh. Batman.
Oh, least favourite one. Thanos. Oh, he's not in Avengers. He's my least one. I don't really have a least. No. Yeah. Love, not hate.
Okay, next question here, young lad.
Out of all the people you got to work with on Infinity War, who was the best, like, funniest person on the cast?
I enjoyed with Ruffalo. Ruffalo. He's great. Always have a bit of a giggle.
Okay, let's try and squeeze round. We've got quite a few here. Young gentleman here.
Who's your favourite Marvel villain?
I did enjoy Kingpin. I think he was great. Daredevil, he's amazing. He's amazing. But obviously, you know, Thanos is. I mean, what a character. And the debate is he a villain as well? You know.
Awesome. Right. Next question here.
Which Chris do you like the most?
I like prawn cocktail crisps. Sorry.
Which Chris do you like the most?
Chris. They're all great, aren't you? Chris who?
Chris Evans, Chris Pratt, and Chris Hemsworth.
Chris Hemsworth.
I believe the same.
They're all lovely, them Chris's. I worked with Chris Evans on Sunshine. Yeah. Danny Boyle sci-fi film. So. Yeah.
Awesome. Next question here.
Yeah, in behalf of my son, what was your favourite scene in Infinity War?
Work around here.
I kind of love doing all those action scenes, to be honest, and because I did a fight scene in Doctor Strange and it never made the cut, but so yeah, this time, you know, I was reading the scene, I was like, oh, I've got magic powers, this is amazing, and I kept really annoying the visual effects guy who's called Sven. And I call him Sven, the superpower provider. And you're the superpower provider. And every time I was doing these elaborate kind of sorcery movements, I go, Sven, I'm doing it now. I've got it. Yeah, well, this is when I'm doing it. Just in case, because if you don't tell them, I think, you look like you're kind of sort of, you know, clearing away from a massive cobweb or, you know.
Attacked by a wasp.
Exactly, yeah. So
Is that how you got your motivation? You thought of a wasp and went...
Yeah.
Right, next question.
If you had to be in a different film series, what would you be in?
I'd love to be in something like Blade Runner, you know, or just be like some sort of sci-fi detective.
Awesome, right at the back here.
So just wondering, was there any props you accidentally took back home, or you wanted to, like the Infinity one maybe?
I don't know what you're talking about. Got the Eye of Agamotto. What happened was, day by day, they don't check your bags. You know, I took a piece here, I took a piece there, and then, you know, after the 50th day, they went, The Sanctum Sanctorum's gone. Can we check your flat? And just had to give it back.
Is your eBay name B Wong on? Because I'm sure I saw some of those items go up the other day.
No comment.
Next question here.
When talking to Michael Rooker, he said that James Gunn told him not to follow the comic book adaptation of Yondu. Did the director say the same thing to you, or did they want a direct representation of Wong?
No, we didn't, because you know, from reading it, it was done a long time ago, in the 60s, way back, and it really needed updating. You know, it wasn't it didn't resonate with me that it was a manservant or, you know, tea-serving and servile. And, you know, as an East Asian actor, you know, I think you kind of want to be lifting it, elevating it, and we fight side by side, you know. Yeah.
Okay, so next question here.
Yeah, so I was just wondering, obviously you're from around here, what is it like growing up here and then coming back to the con as basically one of the major stars?
It's really just humbling, you know, I just can't quite believe it. It's like last night I just had a few drinks and I was like looking at Gorilla, the bar, and I asked to go in, and I was in this place which is now, you know, a club, but it used to be a theatre, and they just used to sweep the floors there, and I just remember just watching all those shows, and you know, I went to Salford Tech. I did 2 years performing arts. I didn't have much money, but there was a lovely lady, Judith, who was the house manager in the Library Theatre, and you know, would just sneak me in so I could just watch a show, you know, and I'm forever grateful for that. I just think you know, you watch things and you kind of you imbibe them, and you know, you kind of draw experience from them, and it was a great grounding for me to be here, and just so wonderful to be back, and kind of you blink, you know, it's almost like you go back in time, and then now I'm here, and it feels great.
Aren't we glad to have him back, guys, as well?
Thank you.
Okay, next question.
If you were familiar with him being there, did he stand up shows in the green room?
No, I didn't.
And he's found his way to Hollywood, like yourself, from the green room. So, is it a direct path to that kind of success? Was it through comedy, or is it a slow, gradual process?
There's a showbiz ley line in the green room. Do you know what? There is no path. All there is, you know, just keep saying, like, don't think of the jackpot. Just kind of get the passion for what you want to do and act. And I started from one line here, 2 lines there, an episode here, you know, a series there, and you build on that, and you hold on to the victories, and you close the doors from the things that keep, you know, being a bit of a pattern, really, and just not think about things like that, and just kind of just keep going with if you play and you treat that as you play scenes, you know, just like play the action, and then the fruit will come of itself, you know, so that's what's happened.
Awesome, well, the final fan question seems fitting with Doctor Strange here. So what is your question?
So, if you could be any other Marvel superhero, who would you be?
You'd have to be Spider-Wong.
Spider-Wong, Spider-Wong.
Does whatever Spider-Wong does.
Can we make this happen, please? Ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, we are out of time, but how great has it been to have Benedict return back to his home in Manchester? And who's looking forward to seeing him possibly, wink wink, appear in the next Avengers? Possibly, Marvel Warriors. But again, let's hear it for the one and only Benedict Wong!
Thanks so much, cheers. I just picked up my tip jar. Hang on.
Hey!